Hi there, thank you for watching another knitting tutorial by Knits and Bolts. If you watched my previous videos on creating a slip knot and casting on for your stitches, or the video of another great knitter who decided to pay it forward, you're on to the step, which is actually knitting. So, to knit, we need 2 needles now, okay, a right and a left. These are the stitches we cast on. I'm actually showing you, before I actually go any further, let me pause for a sec. It's March break here in Canada, and I have the boys home, and even the hubby's home, taking a day off. We're spending some time on our own right now, kind of chilling and doing our own thing, but before we eventually go out and do Maple Madness, we're kind of looking forward to that. So if you hear any crazy noises, I'm a mom. And that's how it happens. So I'll apologize in advance just in case. Okay, back to knitting. So we need to hold the yarn, or in this case, because I'm showing you right-handed or English style knitting, the working yarn is the yarn that's coming from the ball, is held in our right hand. The stitches that have been cast on are on the left-hand needle, okay? This is actually the tail. It's really long, but you'd cut that down so it's not in your way. Just get that out of there. We don't need the tail for this. So here's our easy steps. And I found when I started that steps that were just 1, 2, 3 kind of helped me focus, I guess, or pick up the craft more easily. So that's what I'm going to try to present to you. I hope it helps. Using your right hand and your empty needle, insert it into your first cast on stitch from front to back. It ends up behind that needle and you'll form an X. Use your fingertips to anchor that first stitch and your needles, otherwise it will probably drive you crazy. It definitely did me. Makes it a lot easier when you're using your fingers to anchor what's going on. With the working yarn, wrap it under and around that right hand needle. At that point, again, use your fingers to anchor. We're going to draw a loop, catch that loop, right, and slide it off the left-hand needle. Right-handed needle from front to back. Working yarn coming from the ball, behind and over to the front. Catch that piece of yarn that you just wrapped and slide it off the needle. 1, front to back. 2, yarn around needle. 3, catch loop. 4, slide off. What we're going to do is transfer each of the stitches that are on the left-handed needle. Ooh, that's cast on a little tight. Each of the stitches that are on the left-hand needle, we're going to transfer those to the right-hand needle. Once that's completed, then that means that we can go ahead and knit another row. So once you have them all moved over, you're going, okay, so now I have an empty needle again, and I have a row of knitted stitches sitting here. You'll notice it's getting bigger and wider. It's the whole point, right? So at this point, all you do, taking the empty needle back into the right hand, your knitted stitches in your left hand, do the same thing and continue. 1, insert. 2, loop around. 3, catch loop. 4, slip off needle. And just continue along until your project, or you're sick of practicing, whatever your situation may be. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching a Knits and Bolts tutorial, and I hope it helps you. Questions, comments, let me know. Happy knitting.